did have this really wonderful idea in my head that it probably wasn't a bad thing that it wasn't a bad thing really that okay, we had to put the stuff in storage. In my head we could have used took the things out of the storage bit by bit. That was in my head. Now that it's not even all here, but most of it, it's like, where the dickens do you start? Where do you start? So there's the fridge. Hubby's attempting to fix it. I do hope he can. Get the freezer doors open. But we won't now. So yeah, it looks a little bit like a bomb site, I think. Oh. So, stuff galore. Just a lot of things. It's like, how long is this going to take to sort out? But it's got to be done at some point, sooner rather than later. We would like, because we need this guest house up and running as soon as possible. Unpacking continues. Oh. Total mess. Okay, so we've got 3 UK sockets in here, which is nice and handy. I was saying before that is it worth if you're relocating to Jamaica, is it worth bringing appliances? Absolutely yes. Okay, labour 70,000. Oh, the fridge has moved, so that looks better in that direction. And then over in that corner is going to be the solar system. So the electrician is still doing his wiring up. He said for a house this size it shouldn't really be that small, but you know, Jamaicans that just work with it, and well, they make it work basically. So yep, 9 o'clock at night and things have moved around a bit. Very hard to tripping over to get it organised, but it's getting there slowly. So the little pups are growing. They're not house dogs, so they're getting to know their boundaries. Yeah, they sort of stay outside. Band-aid, oh dear, how do you cut yourself? Right, to go and find a band-aid now. Where would that be? Let me go and look. Just soaking my feet in a bowl. Oh, yeah. Oh, in cold water. And some Epsom salts and bicarb soda. So, last night, my husband gets no sleep whatsoever. Why? Because he can't find the hose. Now, everything's upside down. The hose is here somewhere, but he can't find it. So, he's had a bit of a meltdown. So he didn't get a drop of sleep yesterday. So he's over the moon and dancing today because he's just found it. in a box that I told him, well, it's going to be in a box. It's packed away somewhere. It's here somewhere. It is here somewhere. Not to worry about it. But, oh no. He worries over a mosquito. When the mosquitoes are biting me. That's what mosquitoes do. Why are you letting the mosquitoes bite you? Get a grip. Get a grip, Patrick. Mosquitoes, that's what they do. It's fresh blood coming in. They love me. I'll get used to it. But that said, he said, don't you feel them on you? Well, no, I don't. But that said, I did see one on me today. Having a bit of a bite. So kind of, yeah, it got him off me. And I've got this thing that I made up. Bitters. Bitters. Bitter to drink. It's meant to be a drink that will cleanse you with bark and all sorts of herbs and stuff. About 4 herbs. So horrible to drink. But I thought, oh, I'll try that on me. So it bit me. And I've put this bitters on it. And there's hardly a mark. And the best thing is it's not itching me. So I'm going to keep using it and see what happens. I think sometimes things happen. It's a bit of a fluke or divine, to find a cure. Because if you go through something and, you stumble on a cure because of what you've gone through, then it's kind of worth having the bite. If it's going to help other people, if I found a remedy or a cure for it or a repellent. So there you have it. Okay, so work has started, well, painting has started in the main living room. So yeah, we're just going neutral really. Just, is it white with a hint of grey or something? But yeah, that's what we decided.
Frost white.
Was it?
Frost white.
Frost white.
Frost.
Oh, sorry, I do beg your pardon.
Frost.
It's frost white. We like things white and light and bright. Hence why we got some bulbs today, because they're all yellow and we wanted the daylight.
The part I used to throw, me do my own and put in the fridge.
Okay.
So, in a little long bottle.
Yeah.
And it tastes good.
Okay.
Around with it.
All right then. And what my mother-in-law is talking about, she'd started to make some sorrel, but forgot it. Did you forget it, Miss Daphne?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't even know how to push it so.
Oh, we sort of moved it from the front of the counter,
No.
so it was in a big pot. So it was here,
Yes.
and we pushed it over to there, and it was here. Oh.
Search.
Oh, you don't like searching?
Yeah, search.
Oh,
You
but
put on your thing, you come back and see it right there.
okay. So anyway, we'd moved it. It was probably your son that moved it actually. It's a big pot. And so when I opened the pot this morning, there was a little bit of mould on some of it. It was grubby. It had been there for 2 days, I think.
No, it's sorry, you can't throw out the fuel much and the sorry, while you put something there like alcohol, you can serve for 1 year.
But the sorrel that we did, it had no preservative, so there was a little bit of fur on them. So what I did was I took those furry ones out, strained off the rest, and you said you've used the rest for yourself.
The leaf.
Oh, you used the leaves.
The leaf, I tell you that's where I hit me, rub them up.
Oh, right, okay. All right, so you've
That's
done...
the best part now.
That's the best part, but that was the mouldy bit.
When we do it, we just blend out that too.
Right, so is that yours there?
In a little long back. You never pass up them.
This here?
No,
Oh,
that's a beetroot.
this one. Is that beetroot? No, I've drank the beetroot.
A beetroot and carrot in that. This is my one.
Okay.
Beetroot, carrot and ginger. In the little bottles. But you put the syrup on.
Okay.
You don't have butter.
Oh, you did some more beetroot. Oh, lovely. I shall have some of that after. Okay. I'll have some when that's cooled down. I'll have some. All right. So thank you for that. So sorrel, and then we've had soup today, which was very nice. So we've got that big pot of soup for later, and and so Jamaican soup is a dinner in itself, isn't it? Jamaican soup because you've got So what have we got in the soup then, Miss Stephanie?
We have yam. We have carrot, pumpkin, and we have the one that we buy with the purple bottom and the white top. Got any?
Okay.
And for soup too. And you can use otherwise, but mostly soup.
Okay.
So that's any. The whole of them in there yam and dumpling and Irish.
So Irish potatoes.
Pumpkin.
And then what about the meats?
Meat.
The meat that's in there.
Chicken back, turkey neck, and with the one with the bone name.
Cow foot.
Cow foot.
And also chicken feet.
And chicken foot.
Which I don't eat. Chicken foot and cow foot I don't eat. I do eat the turkey neck. I do eat the chicken back. But yeah, I don't eat the others, but I do like it in soup. To be honest with you, it makes it quite rich.
The turkey neck you can cook like beef and eat.
Yes, it can. So I've got some more for that, to do that. So, yep, thank you for that. Yeah, so settee's on the veranda. Right, so more settees in there. Stuff to put together. And all that lot. Oh, God. I don't know when this guest house is going to open. And then this room. Oh, God, give me strength. Look. My giddy aunt. And then the cubbyhole. Kitchen. So the fridge is all working now. People should have come today to put the solar in, but not come. No phone call. No, nothing. That's Jamaica for you. So yeah, more clutter. Well, it's not clutter, it's our stuff. And yeah, looks like we'll have to stick with all this for now. And Patrick's outside doing bits and bobs. Loads of stuff there, loads of stuff there, loads of stuff every single where. Good job his mum came, because at least the cooker came, so we got something to cook on. Okay, so we're in the process of painting the living room. What a story that was, bit of drama. And if you can see how that painting has been done. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so one of the guys that helped to move the things from storage, you know, did a couple of things for us, and yeah, we paid him. And then, you know, talking, he said, you know, it's not everything that you do that you have to charge money for. You know, people should be able to do things for others. So off the back of that, my husband said, if, you know, you've got nothing doing, then, you know, some painting needs to be done at the house. So he did stress that if you've got nothing doing, because we haven't really got that kind of money to pay you, but obviously if you're working, we'll give you a thing. Right, so, oh, he was happy to do that. And as you can see, well, my husband's got the roller. That's because he did an absolutely appalling job. He used almost 4 tins of paint. So you got the 5 litres, so it's almost 4 litres of paint here. And some places he just rolled it on, you know, instead of like painting all round, let that dry, then paint again. I mean, this is with Patrick instructing him. He paints some parts really thick and leaves other parts. He leaves other parts and paints other parts. So, yeah, we're not happy bunnies. But the worst part about it is someone, this is after we, you know, sort of agreed that he'd come. Somebody had sort of said to us that we're to watch this person. We've already told him to come. So he came for half a day. Noticed that he came with a bag. I weren't so happy about the bag coming with him. But anyway, so in all, he did 2 half days and a full day. Bearing in mind, he says, you know, you can work for nothing. Bearing in mind that my mother-in-law cooking every day. He's had, like, you know, some good food every day. Come, we'll have breakfast. And, you know, having drinks. You're not talking just drink. You're talking, like, sorrel, beetroot. And then, you know, my husband was picking him up for the job. Gave him some clothes, gave him some toiletries. And what did he do? Yeah, so basically, yeah, was giving him, you know, for each day, 3,000. He'd already asked for $1,000, so we gave him 1,000 and gave him 3,000 for the 2 days. So 6,000 in all, and 1,000 he'd already had. Oh my goodness. I'll let my husband tell you the rest. Eating his orange.
Yeah, talking about food. The guy is horrible. The boy is a scammer.
So basically, when you gave him the money, what was his response?
You know, for them money there. Same person who said, and everything you have to charge for, basically. Everything, it's not everything you do for people. You have to charge. Same person when I said to him, say, that I have it. And if you're not doing anything, come help me and I'll give you something. This is the same person at the end. He never finished the job. Right? As my wife just said, 2 half day and a day, so 2 days I pay him for. I gave him 1,000 first when I asked, okay, I'm going to buy him cigarette. I must see him weed, I don't know which one he smoke. And then when the 2 days come up now, which would be on a Friday, people, you know, probably know how I work Saturday, Sunday. So I give him 5,000, so that would be 6,000, plus give him a brand new jeans, long jeans, and a brand new short jeans. Right? We'll give him lunch every day, cook food. We go pick him up every morning, right? In Cops. So Cops to Bethel Town. You Google how far that is, the distance.
It's at least half an hour drive each way.
So
minimum.
Pick him up, drop him back off at even time. This is the person who I go give me a tone of voice, him no work. For them breed of money there. Right? 5,000 a day me work. Let me say, hold on. How much you supposed to get? Tell me how much you get. And say, him will take 4. Let me give him 2 more thousand on the 6, at 8,000. Anyway, following day, I drop him home and make him no wiser. Talk to him nice here and drop him home. I know my head ain't coming back. Following day, I look for a shovel, which I've been warned. If I had known, the person who said to me, if I had known, which I'm already started, if I had known, I could have tell you, be careful of this guy. Well, too late. The shovel he was using to fill out some holes on the wall, the shovel disappeared. Call his stepfather, I can't claim him having a phone, so I call him stepfather to ask him where did he put the shovel. His stepfather said, I heard the tone of voice asking him, where you put the people in the shovel? Now that tone of voice tells me that it sounds as if he's a problem person. Because that tone, but the stepfather was asking him for the shovel in, just made me think, thought that. So, anyway, up to today, we can't find the big old shovel. It's not one of the small shovels, one of the big ones. It disappeared. Him say, if you tell me, say, him leave it in the house. So I send him the message, where in the house? I remember.
He doesn't remember, basically.
I remember. So he might have short memory.
Yeah. So basically he's left his clothes here, which he didn't need. He didn't need a bag. And in fact, on the second day, on the second day, this man looked really shifty to me. He couldn't look me in the face, and I said, I actually didn't want him to come back, but because that plan had already made, okay, and based on the intel that we had, you see, I don't want to be giving people. We're not in days where we can give the benefit of the doubt. Yes, so we're not in days where we can give the benefit of the doubt. I haven't got time for that. Like I said, he was acting a bit odd with this bag, leaving it round the corner intentionally, so that when we open the gate to go out, he's left the bag. So, I've noticed that. So says Patrick, he's left his bag. So I don't know whether he was leaving it there as an excuse, whether he's hidden something there. So when the car goes round the corner, we're out of sight, and he's the one that likes to open the gate. So I believe at that point, I'm just making the assumption, but it just all sits right, seems to be going that way, have been going back that way at that time. And he just went round. Oh yeah, so Patrick says you've left your bag. And he picked up the bag basically and went. But for me, the lesson, because in life you get lessons every day. You can. I believe that there's a higher power giving us advice, hints, guiding us, direction. And we did get that hint. We did get told, in fact, watch him, be careful. But, because she'd already said. And so for me, because we'd already said, well, for him to come, he came and basically proved that person right. Which I was hoping that, it would have been all wrong. But basically proved this person right, that this person is a thief, and this person has definitely caught him red-handed. So at the end of the day, these are the things why people say, oh, don't want to go to Jamaica because of the criminals and whatever. And yeah, you're going to come across them. Yeah, you can. So you'll come across them, but hey ho. For us, we were warned and ignored the warning. And even come the second day, I was basically saying, I don't want this man back. I don't trust him. Something in my spirit is saying this man ain't no good. And he can't even look me in the face, you know, whereas before he was talking quite openly. So, you know, this guilty feeling he's got. Well, he was basically guilty. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's his loss. The person that told us said, you know, it pays to learn. It's basically costly. It can cost you to learn. So if we'd have listened to that warning, we lost basically so much paint. He's doing such a rubbish job. And so we paid him to do rubbish, fed him in the process, and then, you know, giving him, you know, like shower gel and stuff, you know, beforehand, bought him drinks and whatever. And he's moving the stuff from the storage. But I said if we'd have done this ourselves, it would have saved us a lot, and then we would have had all the paint to be... We weren't even supposed to bring any paint. But, you know, we did. Yeah, so as long as it does the living room and the kitchen, we'll be happy with that for now. And, yep. But I still love Jamaica. Jamaica's not the problem. It's the people. Some of the people. It's not all... It's not everybody, because we've come across some good people, but you're going to get the bad that are there and be really nice. So really, we have to be extremely discerning. You know, if something don't feel right, go with your gut, go with your intuition, and you'll be all right. So ignoring that, it's cost us, basically. Like I said, left up to me, it'd have been gone the second day. Because something just was in me saying no. But, you know, you've got other people kind of encouraging you because he's here, just whatever. And then, you know, he's gone with the shovel. He's definitely gone with that. Because he does mason work as well. Claims to be a mechanic, claims to be doing all these things. He's able to do all this stuff, but yet he could spare 3-4 days. You know, so he's got 3-4 days to spare to come and do some painting here. Suggests to me that he ain't got no steady work. I mean, this person said everybody knows about it, knows about him, that he's a thief. So everybody knows about him, that he's a thief. The exact words, well, not the exact, but the words were, all he did know about saying a thief. And the baby them one no born yet. All who no born yet know say this man a thief. And they did know him a thief. Everybody knows him a thief. So next time, take heed of every little warning, every little bit, every drop of the way. That's what I'll do. So you live and you learn, but keep smiling and keep your spirits and vibration up, and all will be well.